Everything went really smoothly today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of those days.
One of those days.
Yeah.
Is that to be expected after a bye week? Or?
Yeah, a little bit. And the other thing is, kids, you got to stay on them.
Yeah.
I mean, if you let things slide, that's what happens. So I'm not going to let things slide. I mean, I don't care if you're the worst football player in America. You can give me effort. I mean, and I think that's part of the problem. We're lacking effort at times, and I'm not going to tolerate that.
Coach, you guys have got off to some good starts for the first quarter in the last couple of weeks, and then things have kind of unraveled. Is that something you guys are focusing on this week, on playing four quarters?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we got to do. All of a sudden we're in the game and things are going okay, and you got a chance, and then all of a sudden things are out of hand, and we got to keep somebody close, and we got to play for four quarters. We can't play a quarter and a half, or 3 minutes to go in a half, and all of a sudden give up 2 touchdowns. You got to play every quarter, and we got to learn to do that.
Do you talk more when you face a team like Tulsa that's lost 7 straight? Do you talk more than you do in other weeks about, look, here's their record, they're in a similar situation, this is I don't know if it's a must-have, but it's a very winnable game?
Well, you tell them it's a very winnable game, but you're not going to fool these kids. I mean, I've always said you got to take care of yourself. You got to concentrate on what you do, and the wins will take care of themselves. But I've been a coach a long time. You don't fool these kids. These kids know what their record is. They know how they're playing. They see the film. It's just like them. They're looking at our film, saying the same thing, and both coaches are sending the same message. I guarantee it.
When you talked about the effort, how much of that is a result of the record of the team, as opposed to having a week off and maybe not the urgency of a game last weekend?
It's a lot of it. Kids forget, and they'll come out, and it's human nature. If you let things slide, they'll go through things easily. They won't push themselves, and the same thing if you're undefeated. You're going to preach that from start of fall camp all the way until the end of your bowl game. If you're undefeated, you're going to teach effort. You're going to keep preaching effort. It's something you got to preach 24/7. You can't stop.
Did you approach last week any differently than you did the previous bye weeks?
No, not really. I mean, we tried to get healthy a little bit more, but it was the exact same schedule. We're going to try to practice a little higher tempo than what we used to. I mean, we really didn't change anything. I did a little more one-on-ones on Thursday just to try to keep the speed of it or the intensity of what we're doing up, so we get a little bit of game tempo, but that was about it.
Did you get anybody back injury-wise?
It looked like Hyder was back. And then the other offensive lineman that was hurt, I think he was back, but we'll have to see. I mean, the injury report didn't say that, but when it came out, they were suited up. So it was mainly just getting the guys that are dinged up healthy.
Christich, how is he?
He seems fine. Yeah, he's back off of that ankle. He didn't practice last week, but he's practicing now. And, I really didn't see much of him today. I was too busy coaching all the other stuff, but it looked like he was fine.
Are they talking about maybe Davis going to be a starter?
Nah, not right now. We're still evaluating the situation. We'll see how that goes. It'll probably be a game-time decision.
After Memphis, you said that Davis, obviously, he played more, but he also did some things better. Once you went back and looked at the film, what did you see that you liked better?
He did some things with his legs that I really like. I think he gives a little bit of a dual threat type thing. And, I'm looking for explosive plays right now, and he's a guy that could give you some explosive plays. So that's what I'm looking for him to do, give us some plays that go 30, 40 yards.
What can you tell us about Tulsa?
I still think they're a good football team. Look at them, they're 453 yards a game offensively. I can't figure out where they're struggling. It looks like they're playing decent defense. Brett Guy's always been, one of the top coordinators in the country. I got a lot of respect for what he does. Maybe it's their turnovers. I don't know exactly what their problem is right now, but they look pretty good on film, really.
What does their quarterback look like to you? He's not a very big guy. He's not the fastest guy, and his numbers are pretty decent, though.
Yeah.
What does he do well?
I think he plays within their scheme. They got a little sprint out scheme for him, play action scheme, those type of things. He's kind of a dual threat kid with those thoughts in mind, and they've built their package around him. So they're not asking him to do things he can't do.